Good morning to all traders and welcome to this week's first video where I'm going to talk about indices, NASDAQ and also the German DAX. My name is Stavros and this is today's market insights video provided to you by Orbex. Note that losses can exceed profits and none of the recommendations here constitute investment advice. We are expecting a busy week indeed this week. We have the FOMC meeting, we have ECB meeting, we have the parliamentary vote on Tuesday. Let's have a quick look on the calendar today. The calendar is a little bit light. On Tuesday, I believe, also is the same case. Apart, of course, we'll have the parliamentary vote and some data from the UK and Europe. Now, on Wednesday, things become a bit more interesting. We'll have the ECB monetary policy meeting. We have some data from Europe as well as pound, EIA crude oil stocks report, and, of course, the FOMC statement. Finally, we have the interest rate decision from the US, and later on the GDP data from New Zealand. We are going to have some news popping on the on different media on Thursday as well as Friday, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have the European Leaders Summit. Interest rates from the Swiss bank, and of course the Bank of England interest rate decision. So a very busy week indeed. From the second part, I would say, of the week, closer to from Wednesday onwards to the end. So I really want to go on to indices and start with some good opportunities I have identified. Let me just grab my pen. Now, on NASDAQ, starting on the 4-hour chart, prices have moved on a bearish move over here. And after breaking above this channel, we've pretty much completed wave 3, came down to a correction, and prices now moved higher to wave 5 near the second extension of wave 1. Okay, so the extension of this is actually coming near 0.7217, I would say. This is the 2.38 extension, apologies. And from here now we are expecting prices to move a little bit lower for a correction. And that is because we've seen the last push up that we wanted, okay, and the indicators validate that. We've seen a false break above this previous high, okay, and now we have this bearish divergence forming on both RSI and MACD. It's not very strong of a divergence, but nevertheless, it's a good indication. Now, I'll go a little bit higher. It's still unknown. We can go actually and check the daily chart to see if we have any supporting signals. Okay, on the daily chart, we are seeing, we see pretty much nothing on the RSI, just a bit flat. We would prefer to see some divergence here forming. We have some divergence on the MACD signal lines, but nothing on the histogram either. So we might see prices moving lower, but we may see a delay for the last leg to the downside, wave C. So we might see some range sideways trading before any further clues are given. So I would expect this to hold prices here. And the first leg down could see prices moving for a correction down here and then down, or we could see even prices going all the way up to create another false break over here, where the 261 extension would be, okay, 261.8. So that will confirm that will complete the actual last wave to the upside, and we would hope to see a much better divergence signal. So that was, sorry, that's the wrong way around. We would expect to see, let me just delete all of this. I would expect to see prices to move higher and receive a very good bearish signal over here, because this one is not really confirming much of a bearish pressure. Now, I want to go quickly on DAX, the German DAX. What do we have here? We've moved in a corrective move, apologies. We've shown an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Prices moved higher. Now, what is interesting here is that if we follow the apex of this triangle, we see that prices broke above over here, okay? We had a retest, and now they moved higher. Not only they moved higher, but they moved even above the descending channel trend line. This is a long-term channel. So we are now sitting outside this line. The question is, are we going to reach the extension, second extension of the first wave near 11,877? Is very possible, and this is where we can also see the end of wave 5, and from here we expect prices to move lower. Okay, are we going to go back within the channel, and this will be just pretty much a false break? We don't know that yet, but we expect further signs to pop up on our charts. Let's go quickly down on the 4-hour chart to see if we have any validation signals. We are indeed moving again in an impulse wave up here, so we expect last move to the upside near 12. That would be also, in a shorter term, that will be the extension of wave 1, okay? So that is first wave, that would be 161 extension, and that would be the 261 extension, okay? And the thing is that we are very close to a psychological level, and that is a possibility. Now, what keeps me a little bit reserved is the fact that I see a short, weak, I would say, bearish signal on the MACD. Am I worried much? Well, we could see some sort of correction for another retest here, and then prices going up, and from here we can expect the larger correction. Or that could just simply disappear within the next few candles, where we want to see prices going up ideally. Let me just delete this. We want to see prices going up. I want to see that there, and the RSI moving lower along with the MACD. Okay, this is where we want prices to move down here then for a retest, a little bit higher for a rejection at the like 50 Fibonacci or so, and then we want to see a break below this level. Then this, and then of course further signs will be shown over around 11:40. But this is for the day, for Monday. Don't forget, we expect a busy week today. Thank you for watching our video for one more day. Feel free to subscribe to our channel, because we are posting a lot of trading ideas. We cover the latest news and also provide you all the necessary tools to serve you responsibly.